Welcome to Art for Happiness News. This is Mila Lansdowne. Today's news is about the process of immersion marbling with magic marble paint. You can do very beautiful crafts with this paint in different colors and different swirls. What you need before you start are some basic materials. You will need container, tap water, toothpick, magic marble paint, and paper towel. When you are choosing the size of the container, it should be large enough so it can take in the object you are decorating, but please keep in mind that the water level will rise when you immerse the item. So this is for our today's project. Large enough container is a glass jar, and you can see it was used before. There's a little bit of color, and if you like to protect your container, you may line it out with some plastic bag and then you just remove the plastic to keep it clean. The water you are using is a regular tap water at room temperature. No additives are needed, no borax or anything else. The toothpick I mentioned is actually to swirl the paint that will be floating on top of the water on the surface. So we are suggesting to take really thin piece, because everything that you immerse into the paint will be covered with the paint. So you want to swirl it, you don't want to decorate it, right? So just use very, very thin, something like a toothpick, and then 2 or 3 colors of your choice, and then have a paper towel handy. If you like to use gloves, in case your fingers will go through the surface, then it's really good to have gloves, because otherwise your fingers get colored as well. So that's about the materials. Now, to the process itself, the process is very simple, and I will demonstrate it in a minute. I just like to run a few steps before we start with the process. So you will fill the container with water. You will shake well the paint so you can hear the bearing ball in there, mixing the paint. Then you will unscrew it, drop the paint. It will float on the surface of the water. Close the bottle. Then you will swirl the paint. You will take the object you are decorating. In this case, this will be full of water. You will immerse it. Then you need to look at the surface. If there is the remaining paint, you need to remove it. I suggest just in small containers, just blow on the surface and it will go to the side. So you will blow on it and pull it out. The item is dry in a minute. It's you just put it somewhere that it can dry nicely, but it's already does dry, and you can then work on the surface if you like to, or decorate it further. So these are those. It's about 8 steps. Fill the container, shake the bottle with the paint, drop the paint in the container, close the bottles, swirl the paint, immerse the object, remove the remaining paint that is floating on the surface, and pull out the object you are decorating. So it's very simple, but it should be continuous. So I suggest that you do a few test pieces before you go on the actual project. And now, a little demonstration, right? So first, fill the container with water. Regular tap water. Then shake your paint. In our case, because it's very small, I'm just putting 3 drops of each color. Close the bottle after I use it. 1, 2, 3. Screw the lid on. Take your toothpick. Make a little pattern, little swirl. This is just a test piece. Then you take the test piece or whatever you are swirling and just immerse it. And the paint will collect on the item. You can move it a little bit if you see there is need for more, and then blow and pull it out. So this is our test swirl. There is still remaining paint in our container. So I'll take paper towel and just clean the surface. Everything is gone and it can be used again. So as you see, the process is very, very simple. There are a little bit more details about the preparation of the single projects, like you can see the difference of the paint, which is on the white prime side, and how is it on the natural wood side. So we will come to these parts later on in our projects, but this is just for the beginning. Make few test pieces and get familiar with the process, and I wish you much success. Stay well. Until the next time, this is Mila Lansdowne with Art for Happiness News. Thank you.